Hey guys, quick no intro. So this is how you join our family here, and this is how you do it. If you want to do it, check it out. Also, we're on Patreon. Thank you guys so much for the support. Peace. Hi guys, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to my channel. I am Sheikha and this is my husband Muhammad. And today we are having some chicken. We have roasted honey chicken. Do you taste the honey? Honey?
No.
You don't? And then we have a side salad. Mine has some balsamic vinegar on it. And then I just made this little dipping sauce for the...
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah?
A little bit.
We have water. We're both drinking soda though, but I'm drinking diet soda because healthy. So someone said do a mukbang Q&A. So here we are. I don't know if the camera angle is whatever okay, but I just thought like y'all are the third person at our dinner table today. Let me just get a little sippy sip. Bismillah. Where did you learn English? P.S. I love you. I love you too. Where did I learn English? I don't know. But I have this accent. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, you have the perfect New York accent. Or like, oh my gosh, you have the perfect LA Valley Girl accent. Which depends on my mood. Like if I'm combative or if I'm like heated, then I'm New York straight up, right?
Were you gonna say disgusted?
No.
No.
It's so hot, this chicken.
I know.
Are you dying too? SubhanAllah. No, but when I speak, when I'm like happy, I'm straight up Valley Girl. Like LA, oh my god, you know, totally. There's no in between. Either I'm Tupac or I'm like Kim Kardashian. Bismillah. Doesn't taste like honey at all.
This one was better.
Do you want to travel to Kurdistan with your husband and do you miss it there? Well, funny story is I've only been there 2 or 3 times since I was born. And the first time I was there, I think I was 6 or 7 years old. What I miss from there is the ice cream, dodurma. You saw that on the video, Greenscreen video. And something else called seyran. Kurdish people just bring a bunch of food. They go to anywhere nature and they eat, drink tea, and just dance halpake and...
You miss the smell?
The smell, oh! Every time I smell gasoline, every time I smell like a road with gasoline or like something like that, I think of Kurdistan. I also think of like Morocco. Let me know if anyone can relate. Ooh, I might need some help on this one. How to keep relationship intimacy alive. First of all, we've only been married for a year. For us, everything is exciting still. Like nothing's like getting old. At least for me, I can't speak for you, but I feel like I can.
No, go for it.
Okay. Intimacy, to keep it exciting, I mean, you just have to have that chemistry with your partner and you just have to kind of get to know each other. And if there's something like in the bedroom that isn't, you know, to your liking per se, you have to talk to your partner. Like you have to talk to them and you have to kind of, you know, let them know, because a lot of women like feel a lot ashamed around like being satisfied and stuff. So I think it's important that you talk to your husband. You're just like, okay, this is what I need from you. Don't pretend anything. Just be straight up, be honest. That's your man. And if you pretend, you're only like making it hard for yourself. You see what I'm saying?
Don't
Keep it up.
fake it.
No, I was trying not to say that.
I know. The sauce is very sweet.
My significant other acts funny when I show him interest and acts right when I ignore him. A lot of people do this, unfortunately, where they kind of have this mentality of if I show interest, they're not going to be interested, so they do it to you. And it's like so lame. Like if that's your husband, y'all seriously need to have a talk, because like what kind of relationship is that? Like, oh, if I don't talk to him for a whole day, then he's gonna be like, hey babe, what's up? Like, I love you so much. And if I'm like being normal, then he's gonna ignore me. What kind of stuff is that?
That's only.
Yeah. I guess we can both answer this if we want to.
Okay.
Do you ever feel pressured negatively by your family if they're not as practicing as you?
No.
I used to. When I was a very new Muslim and I lived close to my family. It was hard. But I pushed through, and now it's like, I feel like it's the other way around. I feel like we're like heavy dawah givers. And everyone's like, not even like, it's not even a negative thing, and like, it's great. It's okay, honey, you can go. Break. The reason why I was craving this is because we were watching Vikings and they keep eating like meat like this, and I just craved it so much. I just wanted to eat like they eat. What did you study after high school? After high school, I don't know what it's called in Norwegian, what I studied in high school. In high school I studied...
College?
No, not acting, but before that. Helsesekretær, what is that in English? Doctor's secretary? Doctor's office secretary?
Something like that.
Doctor's secretary. Like the one that does the blood test, the one that gets your like urine samples and we run them. That was my job out of high school, and then because I studied that in high school, and then I was like, that's not for me. Actually, I'm afraid of blood all of a sudden because it was like real patients now, and like we would like do it to ourselves all the time in class, but I would never be scared until I actually got out to real life, and I was like, no, this isn't for me. And so a friend of mine went to acting school in Oslo, and he was like, yo, you're like so dramatic, you should totally apply. I applied and I was like, I have no experience of acting, and I had like an amazing audition, so they like admitted me to the school. Or because I was the only brown girl, and maybe they needed to like fill a quota or something. But whatever it was great, and it was like the best years of my life. Psych, it was traumatic, but it was fun too. During, I did like a bunch of commercials and like soap operas and stuff. I don't see the frog at all.
Oh, that's it.
I saw everything besides a frog.
Yeah, exactly. First comment. I've been sitting on the toilet for 45 minutes and still ain't seen no frog.
What are you doing in the toilet for so long? There, buddy. A question. Is that your real name?
Question?
Yeah.
Is the question your real name?
My husband is straight up a comedy genius, yo. Anyway, my real name is actually Sheikha because I changed it legally, or I added Sheikha to like the name that my dad gave me. So yeah, that's my real name. If you could choose to do anything for a day, what would it be? Go back to... No, that's lame. I don't want to do that. I'd go swimming in like Bora Bora. What about you?
Clean up the world.
From Corona?
Everything. The Great Reset. Thanos.
Have you thought about this before? My husband's Thanos all of a sudden.
Yes, if I had Superman powers. Clean up.
Okay. How old are you and your husband?
25.
You want to say it at the same time?
You
What?
don't even know.
What?
You don't know.
How old you are?
Yes.
Yes, I do. I know your whole birth certificate. Haha, which I do not have. Guys, oh my god, I'm gonna do a story time on this when this is over. When I finally have it in my hand, I'm gonna do a story time. You guys, my life has been a movie lately. You don't even understand. Like, this is absurd. Have you seen the movie Jason Bourne? Basically, I'm him. But I'll go into detail soon. Life of a refugee baby. We're both 28 years old. We're both born in 1992. Did I scrape my abaya?
Yeah, bleeding.
Am I bleeding?
Yes.
Wallahi? Okay. Which prayer time is your favorite? My favorite prayer is Fajr. 100%, because it's just the world is quiet and here we are talking to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I feel blessed, privileged, and I get to watch the sunrise. Well, right now it's a little hard because our balcony is turned the other way, but I have to go outside. But yeah, basically that. Well,
Nothing.
how are you prepping for Ramadan? Well, deleting all playlists that aren't like talking or like Quran or Nasheed. Even Nasheed is like, I'm iffy about it. Making a dua list for myself. Making a memorization list for myself and my husband. And just like set up a Quran reading plan and just reading plan. I just plan on reading a lot and just having a lot of quiet time and downtime and not focus so much on food and just like make a regular meal so that we don't have any waste. And yeah. What do you think about that?
Sounds good.
Yeah. And what I did last year that I'm definitely not doing this year, I was watching a series last year during Ramadan. I remember because it was my husband's first Ramadan, so like I was there for him a lot. You know, I cooked for us every day. I was, supportive through his whole everything, but for me, I don't feel like I got to do what was on my mind because it was my own second Ramadan only. And the year before I had such a productive year. But it was my first year as a Muslim and I was just like, wow. Ramadan. I was in love and it was COVID this time and everything. But now that I'm prepared for what's to come, and I don't know, I feel very optimistic about this Ramadan. I'm excited. I have my own house. I've bought a bunch of balloons and decorations. And inshallah, we're gonna get my mom with us on everything. So yeah, I'm looking really forward to it. I guess I'm just mentally preparing right now at this point, and then everything else will fall into place. I'm not gonna stress about it. Did you ever imagine yourself marrying a white guy? I mean, I never, thought about, race when I was gonna marry someone, but white guy is like such a broad statement. But I would say I didn't imagine myself to marry a Norwegian guy. I'll say that. Which was like so strange because immediately when he popped into my life, I was like, that's the one. Which was so crazy because I just never thought I had much in common with a Norwegian guy, but he's Kurdish like me basically inside. So he's from the hood, so he got a little swag to him. He's like a hybrid between like Channing Tatum, white guy swag, and Ragnar Lothbrok swag. My baby's a Viking, you see. What was your parents' reaction to your non-Kurdish husband? I would have to say everyone was really excited about my husband. My parents have never been like, oh, you have to marry a Kurd. But yeah, my mom loved my husband so hard when she met him. She was like, oh, he's the best, I love him. To this day, they're like best friends. My dad too. My dad immediately was like, oh my god, he has dimples. He looks just like me. He's so handsome. Mama and Baba approved. How did you stay away from celebrating Nodos? I just didn't go to the family function.
Is that the fire thing?
Yeah, the fire festival. Do you believe that women shouldn't go out without their husbands, or is that just your personal preference? I commented that on my gym video, and everyone was like, oh my god, like, why don't you ever go out without your husband, da da da. And I was just like, it's not about not being allowed or like thinking that it's Islamically wrong, but I just prefer to be with my husband when I go out. I don't like to go anywhere alone. I feel better, I feel safer. There's nowhere I need to be on my own anyway. Like, why would I, you know? So it's a personal choice for me. People do what they want, obviously. I don't care what people do. But just for me, if I'm mostly home, I work from home, alhamdulillah, all these things. Thanks. How old were you when you met your husband? We've been married for a year and we're 28 now, so we met when we were 27. Alright guys, that's it for now. Thank you for tuning into this mukbang question Q&A. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, because then we can get to know each other more. And I would be very happy.
So remember to check out our description box for the links of our Patreon and how to join our family. Thank you so much for your support. We really appreciate you. Bye. Thank you guys so much for watching, and that was all we had for now. Let us know what more content you guys want down in the comment section, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to our channel if you already haven't. Love you guys so much. Thank you for your support. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.